I don't think they filmed the Bilbo? Oh my god, I'm like completely not even talking about it.
Meet me in there to take a look.
I've forgotten the name of it.
I can't describe it properly.
And basically he has just done a
yeah, no, it's
like a dream. It doesn't really come to true. It doesn't like.
And then what happens? It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel sad, but at the end of it, you're loving it. It's wicked.
There's two characters in this scene.
You've got the boxer and you've got the gangster kind of guy.
And he goes to try and kill the guy.
You know, it's just the way they're back and forth.
It makes me want to really laugh,
because it's just got so many awesome, memorable lines that I've been using in my own life for since 1973.
With great power comes great. That's it. That's a quote for you.
No! Run! Get to the chopper! Yeah, oh, it's brilliant. It's like the best scene ever.
Well, of course, it's the famous scene, isn't it? You know, with him, hammering through the bathroom door.
Dressed in complete leather, which is really weird, and he's got a zip for a mouth.
And he whisks her off her feet and carries her out, kissing.
Well, this is the pinnacle. This one sort of 20-minute chunk of film.
He suddenly decides that he wants to live in St. Louis because that's where they're all happy.
And then he kills most of the orcs. Then he goes up to the watchtower, and then
this guy looks to his army and says,
"No, but you can't. We're in the middle of something else."
He is leaving his apartment block and he jumps out the window and he goes splat on the floor and goes all flat. And he pulls himself back and goes, "Look, Ma, I'm roadkill."
And then he, what the main character does is he goes down to this like truck that's like generating power, and he just like and throws the truck with a bomb on it, and it's just...
And it cuts back to the scene. It's really dark and it's really aggressive, and you think, chuffing hell, this is quite aggressive. This is quite violent.
Someone kills someone and like slits a throat, something like that. Anyway.
Oh my god, that's probably the scariest bit. Then, after that,
there's a young guy and he's being trained in the ancient martial arts of Kung Fu.
And he's not allowed to like go and like speak to other people. He's kept up in the cathedral.
And the guy comes down and he's like, I can't remember the line.
Like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have, but I did. I had a cigarette. I smoked it. I smoked it, I did. I knew it was wrong, I shouldn't have.
And then a car comes and starts honking at him, and he just turns around and says, "I think he wants to communicate."
And then there's one character that likes to like sword fighting, and he saves people.
And the baddie's like, "Ha, you did exactly what I told you to do," and he just throws it down. He's like, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't." Even though he did.
The alien shows up. And he's doing all this sort of like scopy out thing with the laser thing on the shoulder, and it's like...
So yeah, I love it. It's well good.
Just cut the tape if it's on or not.
Well, it's just one of those films which every time you watch it just puts a smile on your face.
I thought it was really good, but it was a sad bit.
It's a really like sad scene, really unpleasant scene in a lot of instances.
Like in a movie, you really feel like you're attached to it, like sticky glue.
You kind of get swept up with the story and you kind of just get engrossed in it.
You know, you can watch it 1,000 times and every time it's just as good as the first time you watched it.
It just encompasses everything that you'd like in a sort of, rose-tinted world.
You've got the hero that you can identify with, and then you've got all this sound and explosion that just hits you in the face.
I get like sitting there kind of trying to, feel what the characters are feeling in a book, but I'd rather be in my own film.
I think it was the first film, or that kind of took me to another place, you know, when you're watching the film and you like imagine that you're in it.
It's really like imaginative.
It's brilliant. It's one of the best scenes, I think, in cinematic history.